in the intervening time, I've built this little bit of platform here, and a cargo container here. So let me show you what I did. Um, Actually, oh, I have some hydrogen anyway. So I built this platform on the way in here, with the intention of bringing in the gun bike, and it worked to an extent, but I kept getting, hang on, I need lights. I kept getting caught up, and eventually I realized that the plan wasn't going to work because it couldn't drive straight, and B, the gun bike needed to go away. And the reason it went away is because it got stuck. And I was I was trying to back off this way, and the engineers decided that, nope, I had to go off this way. And it got stuck in the hole here. So basically the only way to get it out was to simply disassemble it, which I did by building this cargo container and stuffing it into that. Now, if we come in here, try not to die, try not to die, try not to die. Yay, we didn't die. So, we came all the way here. I actually built a chair and a remote control so I could ride this up the pillar here. And we'll miss the frickin' cargo container completely. And voila. So, we got to here, and then the landing gear busted off. Everything was working fine, actually. We can, if we can drop down, we can drop down. And if we access the remote control, we can, there. Oh, okay, that's interesting. But you could see, I could actually unlock the gear that still remains here. But then basically I'd unlock a gear, adjust the piston, relock the gear, and then reverse the process. Unlock the other gear and reverse the piston. And fortunately, when we hit this point, the gear just sort of hit the post somehow and snapped off. So basically, I'm going to be a very expensive mule for a bit. I just wanted to explain why what happened, and although it occurs to me I could probably... you know what? I have a better idea. Why am I wandering over here? Not that. That's what I wanted. Basically, what I need is a cargo mule. So, let's build a cargo mule. This is Space Engineers. Let's engineer a solution to our problem. Yep. Let's see. Oops. I think... what size is it? 9. Nope, I want to basically stuff you in your 3x3. 9. Okay, so what we're basically going to do, that won't be the final size. It'll actually be up 1. Because this, yeah, like so. Basically what we want is to create a box. It'll actually be a little longer than this because it's going to be, but you'll see the final product but over here, whoops. Grab some interior plates here. Oh, that's not quite what I meant. That's what I wanted. I'll need some other things, but basically... Right. Ow! Well then, at least I didn't have a tool out, which means I just have to fly back and get my body. Tell you what, I'm gonna break video. I know, I just came back, but I'm gonna break video here and go and I'll be right back. I am currently stop lagging. Manually conveyoring things up to the top of the structure here. And okay, there we go. That's better. So basically, you come up this ramp works that I've built up here to this, which is basically just a cargo crawler. Its whole job is, hopefully this wheel will behave itself. But basically, its whole job will be to, can I cannot turn it off from here. Fair enough. Actually, I can. I simply go to control panel. Not you. You. There we go. Now it's turned off. But basically, I need to come up and down and fill this thing manually. Because if I attempt to, fill it without manually, that transition is really awkward. And there's always every chance I could accidentally fall off the end. But I can carry 400 steel plates at a time, so basically I'm going to spend a while doing this. Eventually I will get it all moved up, and then I will be able to start work on a big rover, because yeah, without the gun bike, we kind of need, well, we need a mobile base anyway. Something I've learned from watching Wasted Space and his boys, or in his crew. That's why that's a, okay. Ooh. Let's not fall off there, shall we? Right, and so with this gone, let's start moving more stuff. Okay. This is really kind of an awkward ramp works here, because going up is fine actually, but I keep turning around and hitting the pillar here. I'll probably leave this all here, because there's not really that much steel plate in the swing of things. However, I have been given by Mabel or TS or whatever her name is, by the suit, both the location of a secret weapons facility and also the coordinates to a geosynchronous communication satellite, which means that as soon as I have my as soon as I can get off the planet, I can report the bad guys as, you know, being totally bad guy shaped. So yeah, this thing, I actually tried to deconstruct the piston on that, and as soon as I finished, well, actually I deconstructed the piston fine, but when I tried to deconstruct the piston top part, the landing gear came disconnected, and I had to reload the game, which is kind of irritating. I mean, there's no reason. It's not like it interrupted power or anything, but it's just, okay. Oh, right. I have to manually run through the cargo containers, because if there's no power. Alright, you know what? That's fair enough. And I'm the one that turned off the power, but whatever. Yeah, awkward transition there, because it puts us into free flight. But yeah, so grinding away the piston top part disabled power for just a moment and then everything died, including me, which was kind of supremely awkward. I didn't even have time to press the emergency. I may have slightly badly designed this. Oh well, it's only a temporary cargo mule anyway. The gun bike will return, incidentally, because it is a workable concept. It's just, whoa. I don't have anything to shoot just yet. But basically, it relies on being counterbalanced across the on using the cockpit to counterbalance an array of guns, and since I didn't have any guns on it, it was kind of tippy. Plus the fact that when I rebuilt it, I actually built it one block higher so that it would have a little more ground clearance, and succeeded in doing nothing but causing it to become even more tippy because I didn't stretch the legs out far enough, and yeah. Alright, I'm going to... Yeah, I'm gonna basically haul all this cargo into position, and then I will be right back with you. See you shortly. Hello, did I not? Oh, gotta turn the reactor on. There we go. I've broken down everything, and, no. Try pressing the right button. We are stuck in... Ah. Why are we not moving? Rather, why are we not getting any forward progress? Oh, are you still stuck? There's my... like one steel plate. No. 3, because I need to be able to... block you. Place you in. Come on, let me place it in. Oh, are you kidding? Or are you... really that? You're really that stuck. Hang on. How do we make an antenna? Nope, that's the wrong menu. Antenna. Go ahead and... no. Slap you on there. I'm having some trouble welding things. For some reason. Some of the stuff just refuses to be... small steel tube, computer, construction component, radio communication. So... okay. Small steel tubes, computers, and construction components. Right, so... you. Thank you. And... oh, come on. There we go. Alright, which means we probably don't need to... right, so let me grab you. There we go. Ah, we need more wheel power, I think. Yeah, I forgot to turn the wheel power up.
Convoy dispatched. Delivery X5398. ETA 35 minutes.
30, thank you. Did you just... no, you... there we go. Come on. There we go. Ow, 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 ow. Okay. Right. So... the only problem with the Space Engineer's build menu system is that it decides it wants to, right, plug you in. There we go. Alright, so, now we'll grab control again. I do like this remote access option. Come on, there we go. There. She's a little back heavy because I had to add in an additional cargo container, but she does work. She won't be around for very long, because mostly it's just the fact that... alright, yeah, come on. There we go. That's a good cargo rover. Looks kind of like an ant, now that I'm thinking about it. Because it's got the torso and the thorax and the... alright, there we go. Come on. Oh, I know why we're having problems. We need to boost our strength slowly. There we go. That'll help. Take control. Oh, we've already got control of it. That's why it's not. Oh. Come on. There we go. No. Oh, she's a little too wide for the corridor. I can fix that. Where is my drill? Oh. There we go. 2, 3. So one of the things I like about Space Engineers is that, like Minecraft, if the terrain is not right, you can simply change it. In this case, it's a matter of it's the fact that I'm gonna need some steel plate, because that's going to be a problem. 3, thank you. Okay, first of all, get in there. Get in there. Oh, we got it. Yeah, sometimes it just does not want to be built in the way that you want it to be, which is irritating, but not impossible to deal with. Alright, so let's sit here. Yeah, this will work. Access, and take control. Alright, come on. There we go. There's a good cargo mule. Probably could have built this a little better to take advantage of. The only problem with wheeled vehicles is that they have a tendency to not want to drive straight. However, as Wasted Space has pointed out, they have power for days. This is going to require more. Going to require it to be wider. So, thank you. So, what is my plan for the big rover? Well, frankly, what I'm thinking is an undercarriage vehicle, which is a comment that doesn't necessarily make sense immediately, but what my thought is to make a vehicle that is don't break on the no, hang on. Well, because we're going to get oh, there's a block there. All right, I couldn't see. Looked like there was nothing there. Yeah, from this angle, looks like there's nothing there. Right. Anyway, so since we're going to basically get flight shortly, and what I want is something big enough that I can fly my craft underneath of it. All right, there we go. I also disconnected the cargo crawler, or disassembled the cargo crawler, I mean. All right, and you can control panel. Nope, reactor can just go off. There we go. No, it's not wasting power in uranium. What we will do, however, is build out a. Hello. How are we? There we are. So the only problem is sometimes you can't actually see the. Right. There we go. So now we can get up on top and access all the cargo containers. Right. Wow. Okay. Lag much? There we go. Oh, wrong button. Right. That's what we wanted. No, that's not what we wanted. Thank you. Alright. So, now here's the thing. If we go big, we also have to remember that Martian terrain is not necessarily the safest or the most level. So we want something that's nice and wide, so that we can basically, yeah. I always like to build from a landing gear, simply because it means that once I disconnect it, I don't have to worry about it snapping off. Now I am going to need to get yeah, I want to be able to hook up a couple of big small grid vehicles to the bottom of it, which will be, I don't know, I think this far. What is this? What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. And then I can basically hang my. Okay. Do you mind? Thank you. Right. That way I can basically basically hang my those steel plates. Thank you. Right, 3. So I basically hang vehicles underneath of it. And what I will do, this will not be a combat vehicle, but it will be defended. And to that end, what we will have is a heavy armor curtain over the top of the light armor connections here, so that come up here. If drones attack from above, they will be smashing into heavy armor and leaving the well-defended light armor section, and basically not provide huge amounts of damage to the light armor section beneath. I did notice that the default settings have thruster damage off, which is kind of Space Engineers had a slight aneurysm there because it wasn't expecting me to have plugged that in. I dropped it in there without actually having connected it to a grid, and it went, huh? Wait, what? Okay. Get back up here. No. Take me. There we go. 3. Yeah, so grab that and that. Alright, now, how do we want to put wheels on this thing? So basically, this will be the front of the vehicle. Yeah. What we want is to come from here, and... how many is that on? Hello, stop with the lag, thank you. Should be this block here. Yeah, come on. Alright. On it long and wide. Oh, we need steel plates. Okay. That's fine. That's why we have a cargo carrier. Alright, so... give me all your steel plates. Yeah, Space Engineers does this thing where it tends to carry from 2 different not water bottles, hydrogen bottles at once, without caring about emptying one before. Alright, let's see. Now we need to go out these 3. So basically what we're going to do is leave, I think, one block space, either one block space or 2, between the light armor and the heavy armor top. We can walk in 2, but we'll also need conveyors running along, so we'll want that. Alright. So, let's get our wheels in place. That's not how wheels work. Or how we attach our wheels. Okay, no. Thank you. Ah, I know what I need to do. So, no, like that. Thank you. Right. So we're going to be using the big 5x5 wheels. Now, I did consider attaching them interior, which, if you're not sure how that works, it's basically so that this would curve around and, no. The wheels would be toward the center line of the vehicle, but while it's a useful option, it's a little less helpful on terrain like this. It leaves you with a very narrow wheelbase, which is not helpful, as you might suspect. No, this is not how this works. I don't need these, I need blocks in these places. Not the block I wanted to break. There we go, that's what we want. Alright, land here while I get the correct armor pieces. Need to reconfigure this a bit. There we go, get our light armor slopes. Those we might need, but I don't know. same with those. Alright, 4. So, like that, and like that, and scroll it down, and voila. Voila, I said. Thank you. And then, wheels. Oh, okay, let me add the menu. Thank you. Oh, up to the. There we go. No. Whoa. Okay, that was. Yeah, that's what we want. Although probably not. Hopefully that should work. The only problem is that now we have to go on the other side and hope that we get the right. Hopefully this is the same way around. Oh, we're gonna be like that, are we? Fine. There we go. There's you. And, okay, so we don't need that. We do need to like that and like that. There we go. And then 7.
By my calculations, in 27.6 million years, Phobos will be torn apart by gravitational forces, leading to the creation of a ring around Mars.
Ow. That's delightfully useful. I suspect that's Duckroll's way of telling me get on with it. Because we've already been told where the communication satellite is. We've been told where the the flight facility is, and where the secret weapons facility is. The secret weapons facility I've seen is really kind of hilariously dangerous if you don't pay attention. Don't pay very, very close attention. You will get yourself killed. Pretty handily. I have turned off garbage collection completely, by the way. I know I didn't show that off. Alright. Actually have a correct body location. Right. Thank you. Okay, well that's not good. Yeah, we're gonna have to fiddle with terrain here. This is kind of a bad place to build it, but it's also such a massive vehicle design that there's not really that many places to build it. Yeah. It's probably a little bit excessive a vehicle, but I do need the cargo space, and as long as I'm building it, I might as well build it now. Not worry about it later. Yeah, you can tell the difference in the noise when it's drilling through rock and when it's drilling through surface dirt. Which actually kind of cool. Although frankly a drill that will go through rock wouldn't really go through surface dirt anyway. Not unless you had a really, really soft rock, I guess. Oop. Thank you. This is probably going to need to be built out so that the wheel can get out. I suppose if we get a big enough wheel, get enough power behind it, enough power and friction to crawl our way out of anything. Okay, so that should work, hopefully. Alright, we need... Well, you know what? As long as we've got... hello. Let's get 7 out, and we will... There we go. It did not blow up on us, which is a good sign. Alright, so back here... we can put in what will end up being center wheels, but for now we'll be oops, come on, let's go up there. Alright, V3, put you in around here. I like to build my ships mirrored this way rather than being reliant on the mirroring system. Mostly because I end up with like that. I don't build in creative mode except for extremely extraordinary circumstances, such as Aaron's awesome, fun little chemical spill challenge. Drone chemical spill challenge. That was the word. Fine. This engineers is awfully finicky about exactly how you build sometimes, how you click on a block sometimes. Sometimes it's perfectly fine, other times it decides, well, no, I don't want you, I don't. Alright, there we go. I don't want you to click that, so I will mess you up, or simply not let you click it at all. Alright, and that, there we go. And 7? 7. Alright, this is... yeah, you're way up there. Okay. No. No. That's what we wanted. There we go. Wheel clips into the ground a little bit. Hopefully when I weld those together, they will readjust themselves to the terrain without exploding. Yeah, I'm gonna dig these out just a little bit. One thing that annoys me is the fact that
Convoy dispatched. Delivery red line 273. ETA 37.
why is it suddenly so... oh, bright red. Because the sun came up, that's why. That's why the sky changed? Yeah. It annoys me ever so slightly that the... activate jetpack and crouch buttons are so close together that I constantly hit the wrong one. There we go. Right. Other side needs to be drilled out a little bit too. Like I said, these will end up being center wheels, and the whole thing will... come on. Let me drill. Drill me in. There we go. Stupid mosquitoes. Right. Ooh. This is a good place for a cut. While I plan out... let me finish drilling these wheels out and plan out the rest of this section of the vehicle. And then I will be back in the next part. I will see you guys then.